Hi, welcome to Moeller Moments. This is episode 3. Quick conversations sparking the release of greatness. There have been some exciting things happening in our band program. So today I have with me our band director, Mrs. Andrea Dinkle. Ms. Dinkle, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been at Galena, some things that you're involved in here?
Sure. This is my 8th year at Galena, and I teach band from 6th grade on until they graduate. And I teach percussion and guitar and a little private lesson stuff and whatever they need me for. We play at basketball games, football games, concerts, festivals.
All things music.
Yep.
We have it. Fantastic. So there have been some crazy, amazing things happening regarding district competitions and state competitions. Can you bring us up to date on some of that news?
Yeah, we had several kids make our district ensembles. This state of Kansas is broken into 7 districts for music activities. And for our Southeast district, we had several kids make it into our jazz band and about the same amount make it into our concert band, so about 11 kids. And then after that, all the kids who make their district ensembles get to compete against each other for a spot in the all-state band. And we had Ethan Oglesby crack into the all-state band
cool.
this year.
Cool.
Yeah, so very excited for him. He worked really hard.
Good.
They all worked really hard. So
well, we'll have to get Ethan on one of these episodes then.
Yep.
So, all right, a couple questions that I've got for you while we have this opportunity. You're a teacher now, and you make a difference in the lives of so many kids. For you, who was a teacher that made a difference in your life, and what was the difference that teacher made?
I have almost every teacher has made a really positive difference for very specific reasons. But among them, my high school calculus teacher, Stephen Obenhaus, stands out because he showed me that it's okay to be yourself, and he is as witty as the day is long. And he let me be myself, which was about the same. But he went a step further in calculus and helped me realize that I could transfer that to my everyday life. So a lot of, band people might not strike you as someone who would just be able to do calculus stuff. But because of him, I relate math to my job most days, and I'm able to problem solve in very detailed and interesting ways that I might not have without him. And it's always very clever and humorous what I come up with, and for that reason it really reminds me of him.
Wow. So in calculus, of all things, he made it fun. He made you see relevance in terms of the things that you did, and even beyond the calculus, he made you feel valuable as a person. Yeah, that's great. So there's a lot of things happening here at Galena Schools. When you think about all those things that are happening here, what you know is true about our district, what makes you proud to be a Bulldog?
I'm proud to be a Bulldog because we try to work together to support the kids in whatever they decide is important to them. And it's not easy, and it takes a lot of communication and giving up time, swallowing pride, not being the kid's most important thing all the time. And those are hard things to deal with because we're people too. But I like that no matter what our students are good at, we support them and we love that about them.
Right. So we find value in their lives and try to help them feel the same way your teacher made you feel.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And another question I have is, if your crazy dreams come true for this program or for you as an educator, who will you become, or what will you be doing?
Well, when I peek into my future, I see myself still doing what I'm doing, but perhaps at a different level and with a different kind of student. I see myself someday maybe being a teacher of music teachers. So being an ed professor at a university and helping pre-service music teachers understand what they're about to do and be there to support them after they get their first job, and just be there with a little bit of wisdom, a little more than I have now, to be there for them. And I see a lot of my students now growing up to be really important in their fields, and I always look forward to seeing who they become, and I always hope that they come back and Facebook message me or come and see me at a concert. So I just see myself growing old with this community that we've already established, and just keeping in touch with everyone, and it's still teaching.
So it's important to you to see how your current and future students are touching future generations.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole point.
Very good. All right, so a little bit quicker, a little bit more fun question, or this or that question for today, or this or that question is, Chiefs or 49ers?
That's very easy. That's the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, number one, Kansas City Chiefs, very good. I'm waiting for that first person in Galena to say 49ers for that one. And Andrea, before we wrap up, is there any question or anything that you would like to ask me in this episode?
Sure. Why are band students important to you?
Oh, wow. Well, I think that there's a piece that all of our students are important. And you know, as you talked about each person having value, I think that that's a part of who I hope to be in this system or wherever I'm at. Beyond that, band was a very special experience for my son. And there was a time when my son needed band and what band gave him in terms of connections, relationships, opportunities, and some of the self-confidence that he was able to build with that. And along the way, we've done some amazing things. He had the opportunity to march in the Tournament of Roses parade, for example. So there's some really cool parts of my family's past that I look back on fondly, and I know what a difference it can make in the lives of students, and not just the students, but the families as well. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you. So I'm Trey Moeller.
I'm Andrea Dinkle.
And we are Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
You're supposed to say that with me, doggone it.